Hey there, friend. Just wanted to share a thought or two with you, and it's really pretty simple. It has helped me throughout the years, numerous times in numerous circumstances, to always remember that nothing ever takes God by surprise. And I know that sounds simple, but I think it's important that we truly consider it in the midst of the situation that we're in right now. Nothing has caught God by surprise. Not the outbreak of the coronavirus, not the economic downfall, nothing connected with it. In fact, nothing that's ever happened. Now, it doesn't mean that God initiated things, but the fact that things are happening doesn't mean that He didn't know about it. He's not up in heaven now wringing his hands saying, "What are we going to do? Gabriel, do you have any ideas? We got to get together and come up with a plan." No, He already has a plan. Somebody said it this way once. Has it ever occurred to you that nothing ever occurs to God? No, friend, from eternity past, God already had a pathway for us to walk. His people were in captivity in Babylon, and there was going to be a 70-year period that they had been there, and God spoke to them, and He said, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope." God's thoughts toward us are to give us a future and a hope. They're for good and they're not for evil. And in that context, and I actually just quoted you from Jeremiah chapter 29, the next thing God says, "And you will call upon me and go and pray to me, and I will listen to you. And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all of your heart." And it's time to do that. We need to search for God with all of our heart. Just literally get on our knees, open our hearts to Him. If you're afraid, tell Him you're afraid. He knows it anyway. There's no point in putting on a false face with God. If you're encouraged, tell Him so. If you're bewildered, tell Him so. King David said, I poured out my heart before the Lord. I poured out my complaint before the Lord. If you're mad at God, you may as well tell Him. He knows that as well. But the interesting thing, where you read where David poured out his complaints, poured out his heart, told God about his fears, he always stayed long enough to hear what God had to say. If you read those instances in the book of Psalms where he sought God and he prayed to the Lord and he literally unburdened his heart, it always finishes in a positive way. He always got a word from God. When he sought God, when he was honest with God, God always talked to him. And he went away with a hope in his heart. He went away with an expectation. And in this circumstance, in this time, God does have a future and He has a hope for us. And I think individually, it's important that we spend some time talking to God. Tell Him what you're thinking, but stay long enough to listen for His response. Open up His book, the Bible, and spend some time with Him there. He will speak to you through it. I just want to tell you, friend, this circumstance, what we're going through, what we're experiencing as a nation, as a church family, individually in our homes, none of it is taken by God by surprise, and He has a pathway for us to walk. I'm telling you, He has a pathway for you to walk. He has things in store for us to do and ways for us to respond. And I, for one, I am encouraged. I'm expecting good things to happen. I'm expecting the kingdom to go forward, God's work to expand. I'm expecting to be blessed in the midst of adversity. I'm expecting the church to grow and go forward. And honestly, God is doing some astonishing things in the body. People are getting connected in ways they've never been connected before. So I just want to encourage you. God has a future. He has a hope for us. He's not forgotten us. None of this has taken God by surprise. He sees you, He knows you, and He wants to bring encouragement to your heart. So spend some time seeking His face today. You'll be glad that you did. God bless you.